Good afternoon. I'm really delighted to be here. And as Lars has said, I have seen a few demo days, and I enjoy every one of them very much. I'm particularly pleased this afternoon to introduce the team RAMP. They are a groundbreaking decision support system tool. And what they can do is really going to change things. It's an interesting combination of what you need for what they're doing. And that's, you need you need state-of-the-art technology, scientific principles, and medicine combined in a system that can actually replicate the decision-making process of a doctor. This is not going to replace a doctor. Recently, one of my colleagues at the London School of Economics gave high praise to the scientific approach they've been taking for developing this system. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever had a doctor say, as they're writing out the prescription, "We'll try this and then see how it works"? Okay, I have heard that once too many times, and sometimes with some bad results. So when I heard RAMP's pitch on Mentor Day, I said, I want to mentor with you. And the field work that they have done was part of the evidence-based information that they had that convinced me to work with them. Now, what's the problem? The problem is too much data and not very much information. Surprisingly, there are really no comprehensive repositories or databases of risk benefits for medical treatments. Lots of data, no real information. Lots of big directories, but they do not tell you the comparative benefits and risks. And this is what RAMP is building and providing. I'll let them tell you more about the actual tool, but I want to say that it takes a very unique team, a team that shares skills in chemoinformatics, medical technology, and science. That's quite a lot to ask for. So it is a unique team, and the leader is the CEO, Helene Schöneveld.
So hi, I'm Helene, one of the founders of RAMPmedical. 15 years ago, I lost my aunt because of a heart condition that could have been prevented with the right therapy. Wrong therapy is a common problem according to AOK, one of the biggest German insurance companies. Every 30 minutes, someone dies because of the wrong mix of medicine. And this is just in Germany. It's not that we don't have amazing doctors, quite the contrary. The challenge is that there is much research coming out every single year. For diabetology only, it's over 40,000 new research papers being published every year. It's simply impossible for any doctor to stay updated with all of this research. Well, this is where RAMP comes into the picture. We provide a simple online software solution that helps doctors make a better therapy decision, where they enter the diagnosis and the relevant patient data and exclude like this in a first step therapies that would be dangerous for the patient because they are contraindicated for the patient or because there would have been interactions with other drugs the patient is taking. The remaining therapies are afterwards shown in an easily comparable way and ranked so that the doctor can actually identify quickly the best therapy. We are just finishing our product study with over 20 doctors and 100 patient cases. And the results show similar results to the ones of the insurance company. Looking at our results, we see that when doctors solve what they describe as easy average difficulty patient cases, the results are far from optimal. In 20% of the cases, doctors chose a therapy that the European Medical Agency labels as dangerous, meaning that this could potentially kill the patient. In another 50% of the cases, doctors didn't choose the optimal therapy, meaning there would have been side effects that could have been avoided that would have a negative effect on the health and well-being of the patient. In the last 30%, doctors luckily found the optimal treatment. The reason this is really bad is that they would have prescribed these treatments as they felt sure about the treatment, despite being wrong so often. We tested where doctors used RAMP as support, and here they found the optimal therapy every time. Our business model is simple. We mainly charge licensing to entire hospitals and practices, and we have already confirmed interest from 3 hospitals to buy it. We are not the first ones to have looked into this field. IBM Watson has basically pioneered this field, but are, as some of you might know, still struggling with accuracy issues. Well, we have, however, overcome the problem with the accuracy, and your natural next question might be how we, as a small startup, can succeed with this if IBM Watson has not been able yet, despite spending a ton of money on it and despite having top scientists. Well, this technical things I would love to discuss afterwards with you. I worked in pharma marketing, so I know the industry, and Jacques worked in medical research. And we saw how difficult it is for doctors to make therapy decisions. That's why 3 years ago we founded RAMP. The scientists Balthasar and Marie joined later. Here are some of our great advisors that helped us get where we are, like Linda Hickman, professor at London School of Economics, or Stefan Manne, CEO of Kakoi. What's happening with the slide there? Is it only me who sees it? Okay, Professor Planix, he's the Dean of the Chemical Faculty of Strasbourg, or Professor Sibilia, he's the Dean of the University Hospitals of Strasbourg. In the last 6 months, what's this? Who did this? Okay. In the last 6 months, we landed all our partners and also tested the MVP. We had our pre-seed round. We entered Startupbootcamp. The diabetology beta version came out. We had our product trial. We got our letters of intent from hospitals, and that's where we are now, raising 1.5 million euros to add more medical fields, get the 2A medical device certification, and for the go-to-market. So we're looking for people to join us on this journey, to provide doctors with the tools to save your and our loved ones' lives. So if this might be you or someone you know, please come grab me afterwards. Thanks for the attention.